my name is Jana Ikova, and I'm a data enthusiast and helping organizing the Datathon 2020.
Hello, my name is Desi, and I'm a data enthusiast.
Hello, my name is Financhev. I'm interested in the world of data.
Hello, my name is Jana Ikova, and I'm a data enthusiast and helping organizing the Datathon 2020.
Hello, my name is Desi, and I'm a data enthusiast.
Hello, my name is Financhev. I'm interested in the world of data. I'm data enthusiast.
Hello, my name is Sergey. I love data and I'm very curious to extract information from data. So we, as a community, we believe in four main pillars. We believe that open source technology needs to be used, the latest technologies, the cutting edge technologies. We need to have new ways, new forms of education to be faster and smarter, to have it, to make it in a friendly environment, drinking beer, and also be open source. Share among us, share between us, and learn from each other. Something what we as a community and what we are doing is we are a totally volunteer organization. Volunteer organization which we started in 2014. In 2014 with our first meetup, which was on our hippie data hippie or no, it is our mind. So we really love Alexander. Then he was the starter. Then on the next one we have really lovely moment on our second meetup. There was such a moment which you can't really predict. A person who take out his guitar and show us how he understands the working with data. Also, some of the nerds we met at this first meetups, but since then we have more than 60, I think 70 or 80 meetups. We didn't count them. We have done a lot of workshops in the probability time series, working with Power BI, machine learning intro, Pythons, setting up Gits and all this stuff which are needed for us as a data scientist. There was a data science masterclass, several summer schools, coding sessions. Also, it's not mentioned here, but we have Data Kids platform, or where we work with the kids just to promote the mod. We call it Data Kids. What else we have? These are the different. Yeah, it is something similar what we mentioned. We work with a lot of universities, communities, which help us to embrace this enthusiasm and to be among our like-minded people who really are really exotic in that area, working with data, who needs to love math and to be a good practitioners. We have so many cases and solution also. What we already work on is to have an environment. We know that for each community, it needs to be online, it needs to be digital in order to grow and to be sustainable. That's why we have Data Chat. Data Chat is a place, we use it Rocket Chat. It's the equivalent of the Slack, where people can log in, make video rooms, groups, and communicate among them. This is the place where you can find us. Also, we have online learn repository. What this means that all of the solutions are uploaded on the website with the code, with everything inside. We have something which we call online competition. These are the Datathons. This is our 8th Datathon. One of them, our second, you can't really find it online. It was totally physical. But what is the main purpose of it? Why we're doing this Datathon? It's the good time for us to experiment, to learn, meet new people, have fun, and make that for a relatively small amount of time. From the feedback which we receive, that people really like it, they learn a lot, they have fun. Now we have some challenging moments, but before that, I just want to show you some of the moments which we have, some of the fun which we have for all our Datathons. This is our first one. Here, how people are working. They're forming their teams. It was interesting how we split who is working for which case. This some moments of the winners. We believe that the best one you will be on the same step. Here, this is from another Datathon. These are the guys from Serbia who won one Datathon, I think, 2 years ago. Here, something which we love is to have place where we can be together, and don't forget the beer here. We always have craft beer enough. Now, you need to take your beer at home. I hope you have enough gallon of beer. So if you don't have beer, go and buy some. You will need it. It is proven. We will try to make some fun session. We every time try to make fun with the people, and not fun with them, but just to have fun. Here there were yoga, smiling yoga. These are the pictures of our summer schools. What else we have? Some of the winners. We love to go out and share. I mean, these are the moments in the mountains. Normally we are meeting in different conferences in Germany, in somewhere in Europe, in US, in UK. So that's the time where we love to go and grab beer. These are some moments. Again, most of us when we are together. Yeah, again, group pictures, another group picture. So guys, we have 7 Datathons, and we really believe that what we are doing is good, and we need to keep the smiles. Have fun. Yeah, this is something which we really adore. And now about the data science and our website and what we have, we believe that the community, the knowledge, and the fun are the building blocks. So for our team, or for what happened probably the last, each time we are progressing, we are making something new. This year, Data Science Society, no, the last year, Data Science Society became totally volunteering and volunteer organization without an employee, without someone with a salary. So it is, I spent some of my time because I believe that sharing is caring. All of us are doing the same. So it's time. This is time to applause to Yana. I just want to help her for her coordination support. Angel Marchev also, who is dealing with the expertise and all this stuff. We have Stefan. Stefan with his stubbornness of writing good content, Todor and Vesco who are helping us for the video. Thank you, Todor. Thank you, Vesco. Also, we have Margarita and Velislava. They are not really so online ladies, which is awkward for the marketing, but we really love them. They help us a lot with the content, with everything they have. And we need in that direction. We have Metodi, who is helping on the cases definition. He's an expert. He's a proud father. And also the same father is Ivan, who is helping us with contacting different organizations. We have different companies which we want to thank them about their supporting us. Sometimes we are not really looking for cash, but it's like we need cloud, we need computers, we need where to compute, we need places where we can gather all together. This will not happen also without our mentors. We have more than 50 mentors. This is only a fraction of them, but this one, they help us constantly on every Datathon, being as a jury, being as a reviewer. Also, we have some great partners. And about the volunteers, I mean, the first part, they were the core. Now these are the partners who are helping us, who are volunteers who are helping them in different directions. We have Yana from the marketing perspective, Anna who is helping us on the platform. So thank you, Anna. Also, Milena and Vladi, they are really making such awesome work because they are working on the website. So if you have any complaints, go on issues, and these two guys, they will support you if there are any issues on the data chat platform. Then we have Mira and Danny. They're helping with the design and some fine touches. Also, we have Peter who help us on technical, and Desi with the videos, helping on the videos. Also, as a organization, volunteer organization, everyone can raise a hand and be part of us and have access to such kind of awesome people. But why we are here? Okay, the Datathon is starting. I'm so proud that we managed to gather so many people we have like more than 200 people who registered. Also, they're from various countries. Even I will participate solving one case. So I'm working with one guy from India. But probably my first advice here is try to find a teammate. Be open. Expose yourself in a data chat. Exposing means raise your hand and say, "Hey guys, I want to work on this case. I'm looking for a teammate. I have such kind of expertise. I like this case, and probably I want to work on that." So be there, be active, and the people will respond. I was surprised when I wrote it, and a day later someone responded because no one was there. But this is increasing. We see how many people are coming. What we can advise you here on on the page we will stream everything what is relevant and what is according to the agenda. Don't forget the agenda. Don't forget and the leaderboard. Not the leaderboard, the data chat. Sorry, this time the leaderboard will not be working because we have really various cases, and one of them is really coming this week. So we were not really able to prepare the leaderboards boards. Something which is also awesome. We have now a good motivation on awards which are in cash and in products in video cards. I mean, when I heard for the video cards, it was like, yes, I really want to win. I really want to participate. They are used ones, so just to be mentioned, they're from our sponsor from Imperia Online, but also Ernest and Young. They're providing in cash. So please check their cases. They also mentioned that there will be some additional awards for the people who are working on their case. We have 4 cases. I will not walk through them. About probably something which is important. Watch a video which Stefan will present after that, but just follow the instructions for the questions and everything behind. So we have Imperia Online, we have Kaufland, our supporter since the beginning. We have Netinfo, we have Ernest and Young, and also we have many other partners who my colleague will tell you more about them. And these are some moments from the previous Datathons. Okay, they were physical, but we hope that now we will make a difference. We need to make it online. So I believe all of you are going to be active, be tolerable, shareable, careable, and also be curious, learn, experiment, and challenge yourself. So to all of you, I was so pleased to make that introduction. Wish you good luck, have fun. Follow the data chat, log in into the data chat platform from here once you log in onto the platform, and have fun. Good luck, guys.
Hello, it's me again. Thoughtfuloses are great partners. Without them, there would have been no prizes, no cases, and even maybe no Datathon 2020.
Hello guys, my name is Yana and I'm amongst the organizers of Datathon 2020. Now, since you are already introduced to Data Science Society as a society and the event as a whole, I'm gonna share with you our partners, to which we really have to thank you for all the support and helping us make this event happen. Event is powered by our partners from Imperial Online, Kaufland, Ernst & Young, Netinfo, and 365 Data Science, who actually helped us with cases and sponsorship for the winners. Of course, we don't have to forget also our media partners. You're gonna see them in the next section. We have corporate partners, we have society platforms, and also several academies who supported us. We have placed their logos there. For example, you can see Financial Times, our friends from DevBG Bulgaria, our French buddies from Hack Data Minds, our Poland partners from Challenge Rocket. Those are all companies and platforms with great impact in data science area. Of course, we have also Telek Academy and Softuni. Those are academies who have thousands of successful software engineers behind them. And apart from that, we have also some media partners like Netinfo, like BTV Media Group, and like Nauka.bg, who supported us with the promotion of the event and reaching to more people to be aware of it. So guys, big thank you and to the participants, good luck.
Okay, so what follows is what we have been waiting all along, the cases.
Hello, my name is Angel Marchev, and I'm going to give you some insights on the two of the cases that we're going to have on this Datathon. I'm shooting here on location from the North Pole, as you can see behind me, but I'm just joking. I know that we're going to have a great time throughout this Datathon, and I know that we're going to have, as always, great solutions at the end. So let us switch to the main desktop now. And I'm going to explain you some of the key points about the case presented by us to us by Imperia Online. So Imperia Online is a gaming company very famous for its online strategy game by the same name. But recently they went into some additional businesses, some additional game development throughout various financial transactions. So we're not going to go into there. The case that they have given to us for this Datathon is a real business case, and they would like to see the solution all the way. This is why they provide a special award, of course, for the case. So it is gaming. This is the good side of it is that we are doing games for the first time. We had this plan for a long time. Data science and gaming fields are naturally connected, but we couldn't do it so far, but we're glad to have this right away. Now, about the case, it is basically making AI, a bot, to play a simple and very famous game of Belot, but in this case, Arabic version of the game. It's called Balut. It's basically the same game, but basically the same game, but it has some peculiarities. So the cards are the rules you can always check from the case. For the Bulgarian users, I just want to make sure that they see what are the correct rules here, because they're a little bit different, they're a little bit specific than the Bulgarian version of the game. So make sure to read all about it. Then basically the business case here is as follows. Throughout the online games, played every day, many times, thousands of times, thousands of games a day. Throughout the game, one of the players drop out, probably lose connection or lose interest, or his wife caught him playing with piles on cards, something like this. If somebody leaves a game, it basically ruins the game for everybody else. So let's make a bot playing the game. But here it comes the caveat. We need to have this bot play not as a super being, because we can easily make a rule-based bot which is going to only follow the perfect rules. But in this case, since we are playing with other humans, they're going to very quickly lose interest and not have not have too much fun playing the game. So sort of the challenge here is to have the bot playing as a real human. On the other side, if we make this bot play random cards at random, of course following the rules, but anyway at random otherwise, without any thought, then we have the risk the partner of the bot would lose interest in fun of playing. So we want to make this bot a regular human. Okay, it sounds like a Turing test. We'll see about this. We'll see how you do it. What we have provided for the case, some information about the players whose games we have locked, and some informations of the games themselves. The main data set is a big game log, specifically chosen games in which we have success. Okay, so let's say smartly played game and not so smartly played game. Basically, the data sets resemble something like a categorical time series. Because you have such and such card played at such and such moment. Your goal is to make the best bot so that it looks like a regular human, not perfect, not random. The best approach that I can think about of solving this case is probably reinforced learning. All card games are very much suited for reinforced learning. And well, that settles it. I think this is it for this case.
Здравейте, приятели! Задачата, която участниците трябва да се опитат да решат на пръв поглед е лесна. Тоест, да произведат алгоритъм, който на база вече посетени статии от даден потребител на Вести.bg да дава автоматично реално време препоръка за следващата най-интересна за него статия от същия сайт. За целта отборите ще разполагат с много лесна на пръв поглед данни. Например URL, ID, timestamp, но много голям обем от рода на 2-3 милиона реда. За да можем да оценим кой се е справил най-добре, ще има отделна част от същите данни за следващ период, с който ще сравним. Това според нас е достатъчно ясен и безпристрастен начин за оценка. Ще има и изненади.
Hello everyone, my name is Pencho Dobrev and I'm here today with my fellow data scientist at Kaufland IT Hub Sofia, Slav Yolov. We are going to briefly explain the Kaufland case for this year's Datathon, but first I want to give you the sense of scale, so let me tell you about Schwarz Group. Why Schwarz Group? Well, Kaufland is part of Schwarz Group and probably a surprise for some, so is Lidl. How did Schwarz became the biggest retailer in Europe? I have two words for you: sustainable growth. The management figured the biggest retailer will have to manage both ends of the business. So we see also production sites under the MEG brand and Green Cycle to take care of the recycling of all the trash generated at the end of life cycle of our products. The foundation of success of our organization are surely over 400,000 employees handling over 20,000 items in the assortment, generating over 100 billion euro of revenue. Notice next time you visit one of our future-oriented stores some of the labels raising consumer awareness for fair trade, organic food and many more. Where can you find us? With the Kaufland and Lidl store everywhere in Europe, and recently also in the United States. With more than 12,000 stores, I'm not really sure we have enough distribution centers, just over 200. See here the production sites I mentioned are 16 taking care of some of the items we offer, and recycling sites are twice as many. One can just imagine this big company needs big IT, and yes, there is Schwarz IT, and yes, it is huge, with over 3,000 employees plus centers of excellence all across Europe, the States, and also some in Asia. One of the biggest centers of excellence right here in the heart of Sofia, the Kaufland IT Hub. Our hub is quite young, both in average employee age and as a company. It was founded in 2016 with just a handful of people, which explains why they are just around 20% employees with over 2 years with us. What do we do in IT Hub Sofia? Well, we administrate the infrastructure for one, and that's the infrastructure we work on. We develop solutions to excel the business and to enhance the customer experience, and we support all the solutions that drive us forward. There is, of course, my favorite team, business intelligence, artificial intelligence, and data services. The team has three major layers. The data integration layer, managing the data transfer in all possible manners. The Data.Platform, where we have data warehousing and advanced analytics platforms. And the service layer, where the users get to interact with our services. Some examples of what we do in terms of used methods. Well, we cover almost everything, from basic statistics to regular machine learning techniques to deep learning. Our colleagues keep challenging us with interesting cases. We proudly support and participate in the Datathon since the first edition in 2017, and this is the 5th time we provide a case. Winning is no stranger for us, and one of the cases we provided got the first place award at the Global Datathon. The case itself was for predictive maintenance in the category of IoT, and we had very interesting insights and solutions not only from the winning team. Some very novel approaches were also applied, so it was a strong signal for us that the participants in these events are capable of developing and applying innovative methods to tackle the challenge, so here we are again. The life of the solution doesn't end here with the end of the Datathon. Our team takes closer look to your solutions, and some suggestions make it all the way to our customers. Such example is with our computer vision on scales case, where we had to work on image classification problem and help us reduce the items of choice for our customers at the stores from approximately 100 to just one. This is being strongly considered and also tested live in some stores. Now that you know the impact that you make working on our case, I will hand it over to Slav so he can reveal our challenge for you this year.
Hello, colleagues. In this section, I will try to briefly summarize the traditional state, what we aim to achieve, and how we imagine this could happen. The traditional forecast and replenishment process consists of dealing with historical data, which is pre-processed in a proper way to enable you to generate a forecast. In reality, the process doesn't end with the forecast, and you have to convert the forecast to order. In the process, you have to follow some business rules, which in terms of Kaufman are mostly related with the transportation, storage costs, some kind of a prioritization, and so on. And you could imagine that a big business like Kaufman could have multiple item store combinations. Maintaining all these at once could possess generating multiple rules. The aim we set for this year's Datathon is to replace the hard-coded rules with something more advanced. And by something more advanced, we mean reinforcement learning, for example. The objective we set is to achieve maximum in-store efficiency while keeping the costs of operating the business as low as possible. And this usually means reducing the storage, transport, handling, and waste costs. Of course, you should always keep in mind that usually more sales generate more profit, and the cost reduction should not be at the expense of sales. A different approach we suggest you to try is reinforcement learning. These types of algorithms usually have an agent which is taking actions in an environment. And the final idea of these actions is to maximize the reward. Your goal here should be to maximize this reward by incorporating a proper function which considers the various types of cost we already highlighted. Of course, the focus should be always having a stock quantity for the products which are with highest priority. And we place here the threshold of above 0.25. In the next section, we will talk about the data and the additional information you have to take into account. This year, you will receive two data sources, sales and master data. The sales data is coming from the POS system of the company, and you receive 1 year of data for 100 products. The data is very similar to what we are handling on daily basis in Kaufman, and you see that there are some slow and fast moving products with different demand patterns. You see some intermittency, smooth or even lumpy or erratic demand. The master data holds some information about the products we sell on a daily basis. Inside you see some storage costs, some expiration periods, transportation parameter, and the idea of this data is to support your analysis. You could decide to additionally aggregate or clear this data, and you could decide to create new costs for your reward function. Okay, some considerations you should have while constructing your reward function is about the cost. We already highlighted that for us the most important types are the handling, the transport, storage, and waste cost. You could see in that chapter an approximation for the handling cost. This is given to you, you could use it. And we advise you to create something similar for the transport, storage, and waste cost.
Thank you, Slav. Please contact us at the data chat of the Data Science Society site if you have any questions, and feel free to ask us anytime. Thank you very much. Good luck and have fun.
Hello from me again. This time I'm presenting live from the ocean, where I'm going to present you the latest addition to our cases, a case given to us by Ernst & Young Saudi Arabia. They have given a special reward for the teams who perform well at this case. So let's switch now on the case, a case on optimizing and planning public transport. Basically, the premise here is that we have regular data on the public transport. It is provided in a Google format, by the way. And we also enrich the data by meteorological and weather data, trying to predict what would be it like when disruption in the public transport happen. So basically, we're going to have some sort of, you're going to have to build some sort of model of regular activity and then some sort of disruption and simulate what would happen if. And the result should be some sort of simulation result to help in planning for actually planning against floods and various sort of disasters. The case is fairly simple. Of course, we might have increase in complexity, but it is kind of a little bit open case. The thing that probably is interesting for you, the data format similar to XML, and there are libraries which will be provided to import this data. This completes our presentation of the case. Hopefully all of you have the same sunny feeling as I have right now. And as always, I'm sure that we're going to have great time during this Datathon. Take care.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm really excited. However, just before you start data sciencing, check out all the tools that we have on our platform that are on your disposal. You may need them.
Hi guys, this is a short tutorial for the Datathon. It will include a short introduction to our site as well as the data chat. Here's the front page. You can sign from here. Click on sign in. Fill in your username as well as password. You can click also on the number for easier numbering. Here you can update your profile with the profile picture, change a password, or write something about you. Also, you can write different articles. Here you can check all of my articles. If you click on your article, it's very easy to write one. You can start with the title. You can write something. This is very interactive. You could use the different styles like paragraphs, headings, bolts, bullet points, as well as inserting links from here. It's also this could be displayed in an HTML format. Most importantly, you can add some media by clicking on add the media. There you could upload files. This could be the Jupyter notebook that you're working with. That in this would be your entire article, so you could put everything in your Jupyter notebook and just upload it, and this is going to be your full article. You could also upload images, videos, and other files. It would be nice if you write a short abstract. This is very similar to a scientific article, as well as click on the categories and give some tags. Say that this is about a specific case. Lastly, you could change the status. The default is the draft status. Only your teammates, which are put here, could edit it, and no one else could view it. It could be also private only for you, or it could be published for everyone to view. The way to add new team members is with add, and you add the name, and finally you click save. This will automatically send them emails so that they would have editorial rights. And you can click on profile, my profile, and articles. You can view all of your articles. For example, this is the most popular ones. You could click up and down if you like or dislike the article. Here you can see several authors, the date, and the mentors. This is the article. You could also write some comments. Also here the hashtags, and the status is published. Also, it's very important that you log into our data chat. This is a modified version of the Rocket Chat, which is open source and could be easily found in Google App Play Store if you want to use it on the smartphone or through the desktop. You can click on the data chat. Firstly, you need to log in. The URL is askdatasciencesociety.net and home. This is the default one. Here you can organize data chat in a way that you want. The unread messages are bolded. There are also channels that you could join. This is the default channel for the Datathon. Here you have an important announcement. You can write anything you want here. You could also tag members with add and tag the member and ask him something. You could tag me at Steven, and I will reply to you, or I will tag someone else who knows the things better. You could also do all, and this will alert all the members of this group, but you should do it more on a small groups, because you don't want everyone to get this message, because when you tag someone he automatically receives an email. Here there are several channels. You could use the search menu to enter a channel or a username. You could also write something. You could also write a private conversation with some teammate of you. You could also start a video message discussion, or you could add files, but sometimes they need to be zipped. Also, it is important that you can create your own channels, and you can add other people to your channel. Say that you are interested in the Kaufland case. You enter the supply chain channel, which is about Kaufland. Here you can see the link about Kaufland case. You can write to other people who are here and ask them if they are part of the team. After that, you could create your own private channel or private group where you can have discussions about every aspect of the Datathon. So basically this is most of the things I would like to cover. Lastly, I would want to wish you to have a nice Datathon. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or other people. You should know that all the guidelines and all the guidelines as well as the agenda is on the site. Here, Datathon 2020. You could click on the agenda, or alternatively through these links. So thank you for watching and have a terrific Datathon.
Hello again. Now you have all the information and all the tools that you need to get to the first place. However, what you might consider is also listen to the advices from the winners from the previous Datathons. Stay tuned and check them out.
Hello, my name is Yasin and I'm leading a team of data scientists at SiteGround.
My name is Viktor Senderov. I'm a postdoctoral researcher in bioinformatics. I work in Sweden on a new computer language. I've participated twice in the Datathons, in 2017 and 2018, and I have won first place and won second place.
I participated in the 2017 Datathon and we merged two of the tasks and came up with a solution which reveals corruption patterns from public data. And since I was part of the winning team, I'll try to tell you how to win a Datathon.
The key to my success, or I feel the key to a successful Datathon participation, is to rely on your team, to have a team that has several persons of different abilities and communicate a lot, have a fun relationship with them. At the end of the day, you're also likely to keep working with those people after the Datathon, so that's the key to success: teamwork.
But first you need to decide what does it mean for you to win. For me, I wanted to study new technologies, get some insights on how to use them, and meet interesting people.
You need to put a lot of work in a short amount of time. Even if you work hard, even if you work efficient, you still need to maybe cut down on sleep on the Datathon weekend.
But if you really actually want to win, here is my advice. Most importantly, you need to take your time to brainstorm. The key factor for success is to make an impact. Take your time and think of something which really solves a problem. Take your time to plan well, as you only have 2 days. Split your project in features and make sure you have time for the most important ones. You can leave a long queue of other features that you can do if you have time.
My strategy has been to always work on a problem that I have some previous experience with. Even though learning is a huge part of the Datathon, still you're much better off if you are working on a problem that you know how to solve. Let's say you've worked on a similar problem before. The most challenging aspect of taking part in the Datathon is to work under time pressure. You have a very limited amount of time for a task that actually comes from the real world applications.
Above all, have fun and do your best. Good luck.
Here we welcomed you with our official opening ceremony.
Enter the data chapter.
And to follow the agenda.
Check out the advices from the previous participants and use them.
Register your team.
Pick your case out of the great cases that we had this time.
And now the Datathon 2020 is open.
Are you still here? What are you waiting for? Come on, come on! Okay, there could be one question you may answer. How many times did I blink?